Hello everybody, today we are going to be talking about the brand new NHL team that was just added into the NHL. So it is known as the Utah Mammoth. So the Utah Mammoth was announced like a few weeks ago from when I'm uploading this, so I'm kind of late, but sorry. The Utah Mammoth is going to be the new team joining the NHL next season. If you watch hockey, last season the Utah was known as the Utah Hockey Club, and they had a pretty good season. They didn't make the playoffs though, which you don't expect any brand new team to, but they had a decent record. I'm sure they went through a lot of challenges and stuff, but I'm sure that having their own arena and fans cheering them on gave them a huge confidence booster. Before Utah was announced, if you're a big hockey fan, so before the Utah Hockey Club was a thing, it was the Arizona Coyotes. But Arizona never supported the team really, so they were forced to relocate to Utah, and for their first season they were known as the Utah Hockey Club. And then later, since no team really stays as a hockey club, so they turned into the Utah Mammoth. So as you can see on my screen, I have the logo pulled up that was announced. So it's a mountain and a woolly mammoth head. So it has the tusk in the trunk, which is cool. I'd give this logo probably like a 7 or 8 out of 10. Could they have done better with this logo? Yeah, probably. I don't know if I should say it was really rushed or anything, but it's still a good logo on its own. I did like this, while I was scrolling for this video, I do like this, like, fan-made logo for the Utah Mammoth. That would have been really cool. I feel like they should have went with something like that. But, anyways, now we're going to talk about their jerseys. There we go. Alright, here are their 2 jerseys that they will have next season. So, it's not really a huge change. On the left, you got the home jersey, and on the right, you got the away jersey. So, first, we'll talk about the one on the left, the home jersey. So, if you've known about the Utah Hockey Club, you know what their jersey was like. It was kind of like this, except instead of the logo, it said Utah. But the only change they made was adding the Mammoth logo instead of it saying just Utah across the jersey in the front. They added that, which is a nice touch. I really like that. And then on the shoulders, they have the Utah State outline and a hockey stick, and it says Utah on it, which is a really nice touch. I do like that. Overall, not really much difference than the Utah Hockey Club jerseys, but same style, same colors, and I think that's just fine. Moving over to the right, we got the away jersey for Utah. It's kind of the same as the hockey club one. It's pretty much same color, same design. It still says Utah. The only difference is the Mammoth logo on the shoulders, which is okay. I do think they should have went with the woolly mammoth logo on the away jersey too, because it's kind of weird to have it like this. But hey, Utah, maybe they'll change it in later season, but yeah, I might actually be picking up the home jersey. I don't know about y'all, but let me know. They do not currently have an alternate jersey because they're a new team. Obviously, they're not going to have one yet, but I feel like the following season they'll have one. And let me see if I can find like an alternate that I saw that I really liked. It's something like this. This would look really cool. That's their alternate logo. It's a U with a tusk. That is really dope. I do like that. I hope that it's something like this. See if I can find it again. But anyways, now we'll go to the NHL shop and look at their merchandise. Oops, I'm in images still. So playoffs are going on. My team was eliminated, so. All right, here's the Utah Mammoth. They just released their merchandise last Wednesday. They don't have the jerseys out yet, but they do have other merchandise and stuff we'll go through. They still sell their old Utah Hockey Club stuff, but here's some of their new stuff. They got the alternate logo with the tusk. They got the sweatshirt with the Mammoth on it. Shirts. They still have the Utah Hockey Club jersey. There's a hat again with the alternate logo. Hoodies, long sleeve shirts. They still have the Utah Hockey Club stuff. They have a shirt with the Utah and the tusk. That's really cool. They have a license plate. They have a cup holder, lanyard. Like what is that? That's a magnet. They have hockey pucks, a coin, a little mini stick, banner, goalie stick, flag, blankets, pennant, cups, another puck, mini little Zamboni. It's really cool. Yeah, they have a reserve parking thing. The list goes on. Pretty much same stuff. They have cups and stuff, water bottles, picture frames. Anyways, yeah, so I spelled that wrong. That's embarrassing. Anyways, yeah, so let me know in the comments what your guys' thoughts are on the Utah Mammoth. I think they made the right choice with the... So, there were 3 options of what they were going to be called. One of them was the Utah Mammoth, one was the Utah Outlaws, and the third was just to stay as the Utah Hockey Club, which is dumb. I don't know why they would do that, but... I think they made the right choice, and you guys can argue down below if you think it should have been Outlaws, but in my opinion, I think they did a great choice on doing Mammoth. But a lot of people are making fun of, so since the Nashville Predators have their logo and the Mammoth are now in the league, they need a team that's like sloths, because if you guys have ever seen the movie franchise Ice Age, you know the 3 main animals is a woolly mammoth named Manny, saber-tooth named Diego, and a sloth named Sid. So if NHL, if you're watching this, you need to expand to another country and make a team, the Sloths. They would be perfect. But yeah, anyways, guys, I appreciate you all watching this, and yeah, go Utah Mammoth. Hope they make the playoffs next season. Thanks for watching.